Good morning, boys and girls. I'm sorry my Zoom wasn't working this morning and it's still not working. But that's okay. We're still going to do our daily check and we're going to do it a little differently. Since you guys aren't on with me, that's okay. But you can look at this when you have time later on today. But we're going to do it just like how we've been doing it all these last 2 weeks. So what's the first thing we do? We wait for all our classmates. And then what's the first thing we do? We dance! You ready? I got our song going.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Good morning. Good morning. Hello and how are you? Early in the morning, I say good morning. Hello and how are you? Good morning. Good morning. Hello and how are you? Early in the morning, I say good morning. Hello and how are you? In the morning, I clap my hands. In the morning, I do my dance. In the morning, I shout hooray. This is gonna be a wonderful day. Good morning. Good morning. Hello and how are you? Early in the morning, I say good morning. Hello and how are you? Good morning. Good morning. Hello and how are you? Early in the morning, I say good morning. Hello and how are you? In the morning, I clap my hands. In the morning, I do my dance. In the morning, I shout hooray. This is gonna be a wonderful day. Good morning. Good morning. Hello and how are you? Early in the morning, I say good morning. Hello and how are you? Good morning. Good morning. Hello and how are you? Early in the morning, I say good morning. Hello and how are you? Hello and how are you? Hello and how are you? All right, so we did our little dance, our morning dance, and we're gonna get ready for our message board. So I'm gonna scoot it on over. Maybe it's on cups, it's elevated so y'all can see it. So it's kind of tricky to move it around. Uh-oh, one little cup fell, but that's okay. All right. Can y'all see it? And it's a little tricky. Let me get this really quick to put it underneath so it will stay. Okay. So, you ready for our song? This is one and this is one. We're tapping, tapping one. This is one and this is one. We're tapping, tapping one. Let's see what's under message number 1. I hope y'all can see it. Oh, let me turn off this light. Ooh, what do you think that is? We saw this one yesterday, and it might be kind of tricky, but remember what we talked about? What's going inside the bins? You're right, toys. So toys are going inside the bins, and then we have an arrow pointing to this. What do you think this is? What do you think this is? And I say he has a rectangle for the head, a square for the body, some crazy looking arms. You're right, it's a robot. So what I want you to do today when you clean up your toys, whenever you're done playing, I want you to clean up like a robot. How do you think a robot would move? What do you think they would sound like when they're cleaning up their toys? So today, when you clean up your toys, you're going to move like a robot and clean up like a robot would. All right? I'm curious what that would look like. All right, so we did message number 1. And now we're going to do message number 2. Ready? This is 2, and this is 2. We're rolling 2. This is 2, and this is 2. We're rolling 2. All right, so let's do message number 2. What do you see? You see the number 2 and 1, 2 dots. Remember what this is called? You're right, it's small group time. And today's small group time, I'm going to move this back to me. Small group time was supposed to be live with me today, but you know what? The Zoom wasn't working, and that's okay. We're going to improvise, which means we're still going to make it work. And I'm going to do small group with you guys right now. But before we do small group, I am going to go over our daily schedule. So, just like we would while we were on Zoom, we're going to take off our lid. We got to pull it really tight or pull it really hard. So, breakfast time is finished. Greeting time is finished. And now we're doing small group. All right. So since we're on small group, I'm circling small group time. All right. So for today's small group, let me adjust this iPad. It keeps falling. We're going to talk about cleaning up after ourselves when we're done eating. So for example, this morning I had some eggs. So I have my plate and my, what do we call this? What do you call this utensil? A fork. Yeah, so I have my plate and my fork. And then I was drinking some coffee out of my mug this morning. Look at the little dog mug. So I'm curious, what do you do when we're done with our plates and our food? Do we just leave it on the table for someone else to clean up? So what we're going to start doing is when you're done with your meals, the expectation is that you clean up your mess. So once you're done with your food, your plate, you can walk it over to the sink, or you can put it in the dishwasher, but you have to ask your mom or your dad and your grandparents, okay? So when you're done cleaning, you put your you clean up your stuff and put it next to the sink. If you can't reach the sink, ask for some help and they can help you put it up there. But we're really going to start working on taking care of ourselves and taking care of our needs. So when we're done cleaning, we clean it up. If you get crumbs on the table, I like to do this thing called cup and sweep. So you pretend this is the table. You sweep all the crumbs. Oh wait, pretend the table's underneath me. We're going to cup and sweep all the crumbs and all that stuff into my hands. And that's called the cup and sweep. And then I would throw it away in a trash can. And make sure too, if you have any trash that you had after eating, any wrappers, any water bottles, maybe you recycle your water bottles. Make sure when you're done with any trash, you throw it in the trash can. All right. So that was our small group. I know it was kind of short today because I don't have you guys live with me. But I hope you guys enjoyed our morning message. And I'm sorry it was a little different. Hopefully tomorrow my Zoom will work again and we will be back on track. All right, guys. See you tomorrow.